Back in early June, the debt ceiling decision deemed the Fiscal Responsibility Act was passed. However, not many are aware that attached to that was the Mountain Valley Pipeline. So, what is this Mountain Valley Pipeline? It's a natural gas pipeline system that will span about 303 miles from northwestern West Virginia to southern Virginia. It is expected to provide up to 2 million decatherms per day of firm transmission capacity to markets in the mid and South Atlantic regions of the United States. According to CBS News, this is equivalent to building 26 new coal power plants. This $6.6 billion pipeline project first was authorized by the Federal Energy Regulatory Commission in 2017, but it has been delayed by regulatory hurdles and court challenges until now. Through the debt ceiling decision, signed in early June by President Biden, the pipeline received expedited approval of all permits needed to complete the project. The pipeline will not run through Charlottesville, but in order to understand the impact of the pipeline project, we spoke to Susan Cruz, the Executive Director of Community Climate Collaborative, regarding their role in climate change and their opinion on the Mountain Valley Pipeline.
So we're here to be the local organization that is working on climate right here in our community. We are principally locally focused. That is first and foremost. So our goals are to help Charlottesville and Albemarle County reach their climate goals, which are to reduce greenhouse gas emissions by about half by 2030 and ultimately reach carbon neutrality. So, we should not be building new fossil fuel infrastructure. To reach our climate goals, it doesn't make any sense. Not moving our electricity emissions toward carbon neutral, right? It's only going to increase the carbon intensity of our electricity emissions in this community. So I think it's the wrong choice for Virginia. I know it will personally devastate many communities who are fighting against it. So we don't think it's a project that should move forward. And it directly impacts Charlottesville and Albemarle County in terms of our ability to reach our climate goals. Like I said, it's being built to fuel electricity consumption. Even though it's a gas pipeline, it will be going to gas power plants that is then creating electricity, which makes our electricity emissions more carbon intensive, which isn't a good thing. It certainly ties us to fossil fuel infrastructure, which will be harder to extract ourselves from, and makes our electricity consumption more carbon intensive. Methane, which is the form that the gas takes as it's moving through pipelines, is also 20 times the warming potential of carbon dioxide as a gas. And so any leaks that happen along that pipeline, that increases global warming much more significantly than even burning it on site. So there are a lot of problems associated with gas pipelines that impact everyone global. As we saw with the Canadian wildfires polluting our air, we are all connected. Climate is connected. If we're creating methane leaks and emissions somewhere else, it will impact us here in Charlottesville and Albemarle County.
On the other hand, supporters of the Mountain Valley Pipeline, like U.S. Senator Joe Manchin, claim the pipeline will create construction jobs, generate additional state and local tax revenue, and that it is crucial for energy security and reliability to provide natural gas to homes across the Virginias. On June 24th, both U.S. Senators Joe Manchin and Shelley Moore Capito reported that the Mountain Valley Pipeline had received its final permit to complete construction in the latter half of 2023. I'm Charlotte Burgess, WUVA.